Hey guys, what's up? This is White Boy for the win, and welcome back to Why Mega Evolve. Now, earlier last week we talked about Mega Cryogonal, and today we're going to be talking about Mega Jumpluff. But before we get started, let me just give you guys a brief explanation of what this series is about. Now, every week I will be picking two Pokemon that either need a Mega Evolution, deserve a Mega Evolution, or want a Mega Evolution for. Now, this is based off my opinion alone, and no one else's. Now, if you guys do not like my opinion, then please post your opinions in the comment section down below about what would you keep, what would you change, and etc. And at the end of every video, I will be telling you guys which Pokemon we're going to be talking about the following day. So with that said, here is Mega Jumpluff. Now, it's been a while since I've recorded a Y Mega Evolve video. Now, for you guys, you've been seeing a Y Mega Evolve video pretty much every Tuesday and Friday. And I've pretty much been both recording, and I told you guys in a previous video that I actually had this Y Mega Evolve series pre-recorded up until like the beginning of June. And it's May 1st when I'm recording this, but I've just been both recording, considering that I told you guys that at some point during the month of May that someone in my family was going to be having surgery to get the cancer removed, what I said in my update video. And I got a confirmed date on when the surgery is happening, and it's actually happening May 20th. Now, when you guys are watching this video, or when this video is actually released, it's going to be the day before the surgery, so it's going to be, this video is going to be released May 19th. So I'm pretty much just bulk recording pretty much until like after that day, I would say, because that's when I'm going to have to help that person around the house a lot for about a week or so, and then everything should be back to normal. But anyways, that's all I really wanted to say. So let's get back to the video. So Jumpluff is a Pokemon where it's not forgotten, but it's a Pokemon where it's there but not there at the same time, if that makes any sense. Like, people know like Jumpluff is a Pokemon, unlike some other Pokemon that I can't really remember off the top of my head, like maybe, I don't know, Zipstrika or Sawsbuck, just a couple of Pokemon that are pretty much like are Pokemon, but like they forgot it was a Pokemon because no one uses them. And in my opinion, I think Jumpluff is part of that cycle, considering like based off of its stats. Now, I'm not saying that Jumpluff is a bad Pokemon, I'm just saying that a Mega Evolution is, I would say, needed for Jumpluff, but at the same time it doesn't really need it. I'm kind of in the mixed feeling about a Mega Jumpluff, but nonetheless, I would love to see a Mega for this Pokemon, just to see what it would look like, because it's a cotton Pokemon, and I just would love to see, like, maybe its design will look like, I don't know, like some sort of like whimsicott design. Now, I know the design that I'm using doesn't really match the description I am actually saying to you guys, but this was pretty much like the only Mega design I could find for a Jumpluff, so I'm sorry about that. But nonetheless, as you can tell from what I've done to its stats, I did increase everything, because honestly, everything needed to get increased. Now, for its physical attack and special attack, I increased them both from base 55 to base 80. Now, most of the time when it comes to Jumpluff, it's pretty much just a common set of, I believe it's max attack and max speed with like the flying gem, because the most common set, I think this is a 5th gen set, considering that none of the gems are released other than like the normal gem and I believe one other gem. And the normal set for this was pretty much like Swords Dance, Sleep Powder, or Roost. I believe it gets Roost, Acrobatics, and Seed Bomb. So that was pretty much the common set for a Jumpluff. And I've seen a couple sets at 6th gen with like Swords Dance, Cotton Guard, that raises your defense up by 3. I believe that's what the move's called, Cotton Guard, Acrobatics, and Seed Bomb with, I don't know, like a Citrus Berry or something like that. And that's pretty much the common set for a Jumpluff. Now, what I wanted to do for its physical attack and also for its special attack is that even though it's like their attacks are both like pretty much piss poor, and most of the time you have to use Swords Dance to increase Jumpluff's physical attack, because Jumpluff doesn't really get any moves that increase its special attack that I know of from the top of my head. Then if it gets Leaf Storm, then that's another move you can actually use if you want to go with like the contrary ability. But other than that, that's pretty much the only thing I can come up with, or I can remember off the top of my head about Jumpluff. But like I was saying, that's the most common set, is to pretty much use like Swords Dance, Cotton Guard, acrobatics and seed bomb with like a move that can pretty much work with acrobatics. So I wanted to work with also with special attack as well to base 80, considering that with the typing that Jumpluff has, it actually gets a good variety of special moves like Giga Drain and all that. So I would like to actually see its special attack get some sort of increase as well, considering that it doesn't get any move to increase its special attack like Swords Dance. So I think base 80 for both of its attacks would actually be pretty good. Now for its physical defense, I increased it from base 70 to base 100. Now like I was saying, Jumpluff this does get access to Cotton Guard, which pretty much if you use a Cotton Guard, then your defense will get increased by 3 stages. So with one Cotton Guard with like a max HP, max physical defense Jumpluff, you're pretty much going to be like a bulky, and I mean bulky, physical defensive variant of a Jumpluff. It's going to be a very hard Pokemon to pretty much just take out in a single hit, unless you're using like a special Jumpluff, or not a special Jumpluff, a Pokemon that is a special Pokemon that can take care of Jumpluff, like, I don't know, like Sludge Bomb from a adaptability Dragalge, or what else, like a Air Slash from like a Thundurus or a Suicune, something along the lines of that can pretty much just take it out, because I just really want to increase its defense to base 100, just because it does get access to Cotton Guard. So if you want to run like a physically defensive variant of a Mega Jumpluff, then you will be able to. I mean, not saying that you won't be able to with a base 70 defense, but with base 100 defense, it's actually going to be very bulky. Now for its special defense, I increased it from base 95 to base 105. Now I didn't really want to increase its special defense all that much, considering that is its technically its highest stat, but technically its second highest stat, considering that it's already bulky enough as it is, and plus with Cotton Guard and max HP, max physical defense, with like a Bull nature or an Impish nature, depending on what kind of route you would like to go with. For a Mega Jumpluff, it's already bulky enough as it is to maybe at least take maybe like one Flamethrower, one Sludge Bomb, one Air Slash, depending on what Pokemon is up against a Mega Jumpluff. But if you want to go with like a special defensive variant, you can, because at base 105 you can't afford to run like a Calm Nature or a Careful Nature with like max special defense and max HP, and you're pretty much good to go on that aspect. Now for its speed, I increased it the same thing from its special defense, just a little bit from base 110 to base 120. Now for a Pokemon like Jumpluff, you really wouldn't expect it to be all that fast. Maybe with like a base 60, maybe base 75 speed at most, but it's actually at base 110 just as a regular Jumpluff, which is actually very surprising. So with a base 120 speed, I think it's going to be very good, considering that, like I've been saying throughout the whole video, Jumpluff does get access to Cotton Guard. So if you want to use like a Cotton Guard variant of a Mega Jumpluff, you will be able to outspeed majority of the time because of its just high speed. Get off a Cotton Guard and you're pretty much going to be set to go for like a physical defensive variant of a Mega Jumpluff. So with base 120 speed, I think is actually going to be pretty good. Now for its base stat as a regular Jumpluff, it's going to be at 460, and with the Mega Evolution, it's going to be at 560. Now for its ability, I actually gave it an ability I already made up called Huge Strength. Now I believe at the time when I made a couple old like Y Mega Evolve videos, I gave it the exact same ability, but it's pretty much a different name. I believe I called it Pure Power, but I wanted to give it I wouldn't say give it, but I want to just change the ability's name to Huge Strength, considering that what it does, pretty much it doubles your physical attack and special attack. It's pretty much the exact same thing as Huge Power or Pure Power, but instead of just increasing its physical attack, it's also going to increase its special attack alongside its physical attack as well. So pretty much instead of base 80 for both of its stats, it's going to be at base 160. So I kind of wanted to give it an overpowered ability just because of like the move pool that Jumpluff gets, and it's going to be very good. And also it does get access to Swords Dance, so you can afford to like run like a physical defensive variant bulky Jumpluff, while also like taking advantage of some of its moves, and also taking advantage of like Cotton Guard, Swords Dance, Seed Bomb, and like just a lot of moves that you can take advantage of for a Jumpluff. And I would just love to see Jumpluff get these kind of stats, and also this ability as well, because I think it is a deserving Pokemon to get these kind of stats, and also in like an OP, pretty much I would say a broken ability, just because like its physical attack and special attack honestly is pretty much complete shit as a regular Jumpluff. So like I've just said, I think it is a deserving Pokemon to have like that kind of an ability. Now for its typing, I know that Jumpluff is part flying and grass, but I decided to scratch off the flying type characteristics and put on the fairy type characteristics. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Jumpluff does get access to Dazzling Gleam. Now, honestly, that's pretty much, I believe it's only like fairy type stab move. If Game Freak does decide to give the fairy type characteristics to Jumpluff for its Mega Evolution, but that's not going to stop Game Freak for either giving it like an event or just like, and maybe in 7th gen it's going to be giving a couple more fairy type moves, or give it access to Moonblast or Hyper Voice and give it Pixelate, whatever the case may be. If it does get access to like the fairy type characteristics, you already know Game Freak is going to be giving some fairy type moves to add on to Jumpluff's move pool, like maybe Play Rough or Moonblast or something along the lines of just a fairy type move that can work in competitive play. So I just think fairy grass type is a very good typing for Jumpluff. Then we'll have, I believe if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on that, we'll have 2 grass and fairy type Pokemon, which is Whimsicott and also Mega Jumpluff. So with that, there is Mega Jumpluff. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. Also, don't forget to comment and subscribe. Now, I know I've been pretty much, what's the word I'm looking for? Forgetful from when I'm saying this, but I've been doing this for like the past like 3 months, that whenever I do like a new episode of like my showdown videos or my Y Mega Evolve videos or my team review videos, whatever the case may be, I put the previous video I've done from that series into the description box down below. So like for instance, we're talking about Jumpluff right now, so Mega Cryogonal's video will be in the description box down below, and so on and so forth. And the next Pokemon we are going to be talking about is Mega Ariados. So for instance, if we're talking about Mega Ariados, the Mega Jumpluff video will be in the description box down below, just so then if you guys missed the previous episode, you don't have to go searching through my videos just to go and find the specific video. It'll be right there in the description box so you guys don't miss it. But like I was saying, the next Pokemon we're going to be talking about is Mega Ariados, and if I'm not mistaken, this is going to be my number 101 Mega Evolve video. Now honestly, when I started the series, I didn't expect it to be like this huge, especially with like my Mega Raichu video and also my Mega Ninetales video, but nonetheless, I pretty much talked longer than I expected to for this video. But like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. Also, don't forget to comment and subscribe. So on Friday, we are going to be talking about Mega Ariados. So this is White Boy for the win. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.